My best buddy Randolph.
Hey.
How do you start these things off?
It's like, yo, some...
What do you mean? Why did they look like that? With my same fucking team. Why did they look like that? Why did they...
We promised you guys to do a video collab together, and here it is.
So don't forget to check out Randolph's channel where we made a video on how we made the beats that is being used in this video. A lot of you guys have been asking me to make edit tutorials, and I thought this could be the perfect place to start. So in this video I'll be going through a couple tips and tricks that I use that usually improve my workflow.
Okay, back in November, I shot a ZRK promo video. I know you love ZRK stuff, as we all know. I'm kind of disappointed you're not wearing your ZRK hoodie for this.
Alright guys, here we go.
Well, is this the original?
What do you mean the original?
The one that you wear all the time?
This is the only one I have. I just wash it a lot.
No, you don't.
It smells like washing powder. It's coming straight from the... It's like clean wash. I ain't wearing it. I'm not wearing it though. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break until Josh and Lewis send me more stuff. Vidal went round the other day and they gave him a whole ZRK package.
Oh, you know what that is? Because he's more talented than you.
To be fair, they gave me a lot of stuff. They gave me the hoodie. I want another hoodie to vary it up, so I'm not wearing the red one all the time. I want a different one.
We made a beat. I'm editing a video. You're wearing some stuff. Josh, Lewis, hit your boys up.
All right, let's do this.
Right, so let me show you an example of what we're going to be doing today. This is Adobe Premiere Pro, and here on my timeline,
I think you pronounced it Adobe. I think.
You're one of them guys, huh? Here's a 13-second clip of some, like a little social post that can go out on Instagram or like an Instagram story.
All right, let's go. Is he single?
Is he single?
Yeah.
I think he's available. His name's Jack. Oh, what, the name?
Yeah, I don't like that name, Jack. There's a guy at school who was called Jack. I didn't like him.
Did he bully you?
No, he didn't bully me.
Did he bully you because you got an annoying voice?
Ooh, some key in there.
It's not keying, but it's
Chroma key.
Close. It's,
Alpha.
It's an overlay.
Overlay.
Yeah, it's an overlay technique.
What is it like?
Mate,
Soft light.
You're getting too far ahead right now, right? These are one of the things.
That was sick. That effect was sick.
So Lewis didn't like this music.
Yeah, I can see why.
So that's why I came to you for some help to create some original music. I might do a behind the scenes of this whole day because I do have a lot of behind the scenes content recorded for this video, but I just haven't had the time to get around to it. You know, been busy with projects, been doing Beerus, planning ahead for maybe the next one.
Red alert.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say anything about that.
It's gonna be red.
There's gonna be a lot of red in the video. Expect that, because we're such basic bitches.
Hey, is that Bass?
That's Bass. He was doing photography as well.
Hey, shout out Bass.
Shout out Bass.
I like his orange hat.
I love it. It's iconic. I think he should just rock it and let it become his thing.
Like
Once
this.
I saw him without the hat and I couldn't recognize him.
Do you want to see me without the hat?
No. So what I've done for you, I've made your job easier.
Okay.
All of this footage, I've made you some selects. You need to look through some of these takes and then you're gonna match them to the music. I've made a list. I've got 5 tips.
Have you checked it twice, Mr. Santa Claus? I've been a good boy this year.
Oh, I thought you saw spelling mistakes. That was a dead joke. Take your cringe back to your channel, right? I'm actually trying to teach people something useful here. You see how this timeline has got loads of gaps in there? So you can use the plus and minus keys on the keyboard to zoom in and out your timeline.
Makes sense.
But one of the tips I want to show you is, you see how the clips are scattered and there's loads of gaps here?
Yeah, you want to... So control all?
No.
Do you know control group?
No.
Nest?
No. What are you doing? Usually to get rid of a gap, you click where your gap is and you delete it.
So what I'm going to do is select all, then I'm going to invert the selection. So I'm going to go to edit.
Oh, no, wait. You're on the right track, but you're doing it a wrong way. Some people that don't know this technique will go like this, but you'd have to do that for all of this.
I bet the people who do that are dirty noobs, aren't they?
Yeah, and I'm guilty of being one of them, but I'm here to save you guys. So step 1, we're gonna create something called an adjustment layer.
Okay, I can do that.
And you do that by clicking on this bit, yeah, and then adjustment layer. Click OK, just leave it at default. Drag the adjustment layer on top. That's it, perfect. So now extend it throughout the whole bit that you wanna work with. Select all of your footage here, yeah. And now we're gonna wanna, don't do this yet, but we're gonna wanna drag it up and then back down. Instead of clicking on your mouse and then dragging up and down, I press Alt and up. So make sure when you do that, you don't click off your clips. Now, select all of the adjustment layer. That's it, perfect. Right, now Alt down, so you're gonna bring that down a level. Make sure that this is always highlighted. If you accidentally unhighlight it like this,
Con!
yeah, you have to undo that. So
I spent time doing that.
you're at this stage, right?
Yep.
Zoom in a bit if you need to. What we're gonna do, we're gonna right click on the adjustment layers that are all highlighted.
Ripple delete.
Watch this magic.
Oh!
How sick is that?
That's really sick.
So do you think that's a good tip?
Yeah.
What would you rate it?
An 8?
And what about the difficulty level of this?
Oh, like none. That's not difficult.
It's just a bit, it might be hard to remember at
Yeah,
first.
just write it down and then you'll learn it as you get the processes sorted and that.
You have your selects, you have 10 minutes worth of footage.
Wow.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new sequence for you where I'm gonna put the music in.
Okay.
And then you can start building
Yeah,
up
cool,
a video
cool.
together.
Alright, let's do it.
So I'm gonna drag the music here for you.
Okay.
And we're gonna zoom in so we see what you're working with here. I'm gonna hover over this section here and I'm gonna hold down the Alt key and I'm gonna scroll up with the two fingers.
Zoom in a little bit.
And it expands the waveform. So now you can visually see
Yeah.
all the little bits and all the little snares and the hi-hats or whatever you call them.
I can see all the bits now.
You can see all the bits now.
Do you want to play the song for people who don't like me and don't want to go and give me a view? Do a little quick run through.
Get ready? We're on tip number 2 right now. That editing to the music, right?
But that's easy, right? You just
It's easy, but some people don't actually know what they're looking for sometimes. So that's why I made the waveform bigger for you.
got you.
Right, so
Con, I got a question.
Yes.
You know how you made those bits bigger?
yes.
Can you make my bits bigger?
What bits are we talking about here?
My dick.
There are special doctors and you know what, let's chat about this off video.
Shit.
There's like pumps and my friend told me. So if I'm looking through all the bits I like, not to waste time and keep dragging stuff back into the start, I'd put them all above. So I'm like, oh, I like that.
Well, I like that.
And then
It's a really handsome guy, isn't it?
he is very photogenic.
All right.
What?
Calm
I can
down.
say that. He's a model, a great model.
Look
Look at this, look at this. Bam.
lens
So
flare.
if you like that,
I like that one, yeah,
I'd
put
say,
that up.
yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Oh, and then you move them all together.
And then you're like, okay, so all the ones on top here I like. So
Got
I'm
you.
gonna move them forward and move all of these out the way.
Back, yeah.
Okay, you know what? You're the creative genius here. I'm gonna leave you to it. So as you guys can assume, this kind of process does take a while because it's sort of a creative decision picking out all like the nice shots that you think are gonna work. So he's made his select and they're above on the second track. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move these out of the way so they don't sort of annoy you.
Just delete them, I don't want them anymore. They're shit.
No. If you delete them and you don't have a backup of your selects that you've spent time
Okay.
making, look, let's back them up. Let's click copy.
No, it's fine,
file,
it's fine.
New sequence, and then I'm gonna make a backup of them. So if you do decide to do this, they'll always be here. Are you? Yeah, he's not even listening.
They'll always be there, yeah.
hope you guys are listening.
You made a new sequence, so they'll always be there. So if you delete them like you just did, they're back
Yeah.
up, they're backed up.
Yeah. Was that really on beat?
No, so you're gonna show me a tool how to do it on beat, right?
Well, the tool is your brain.
All right, you said you're gonna show me how to edit on beat. You mean you're just gonna drag the things on beat?
Yeah. I'm just trying to point out the importance of.
Well, yeah, you
doing
just look at the waveform and then put it on it.
There you go. Easy, but it is an effective sort of method to make sure you're editing.
It's the only method.
No, but this is the kind of stuff that sets apart good editors and bad editors.
Okay.
Or like just average.
So as you guys can see here, I've left Randolph to do some editing and piece together a little sequence from the selects that I have given him.
All right, so I finished the actual edit of the clips. Con's falling asleep now because he said I took too long.
God.
But now we decided we're going to leave the effects till after he's going to show me how to do it. I was trying to do it, it was just getting too complicated. I was getting ahead of myself basically. I thought I was too sick. Turns out I'm not all.
You're not a bad man, fam.
I'm not.
So let's play what you have right now.
Okay. That was sick.
Okay.
Jump cuts.
Ooh.
It's pretty easy though, because the footage is well shot, you know. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that last clip, I want to do some like effect. You know how I've got the 3 claps?
So I think you've got too many jump cuts in there already.
Okay.
I suggest we do something called speed ramping.
Yeah.
So there's 2 ways of doing it. The easiest way of doing it is right-clicking on your clip, speed and duration, and then just changing the speed. You can have one section, so from here to here really quick. Simple way to do it is by just cutting that and making this, I don't know, something mad like 600%, right? And close this gap. Now,
Oh shit!
see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but if you time it with the music perfectly,
Yeah.
then it would work.
Okay.
So that's one of the ways to do it. Now there's another way, but it's a bit more complicated and fiddly.
Ooh,
The way you do it,
I like fiddly. Only if you're fiddling me, not if.
I don't want to fiddle with anything, mate. You see this little FX symbol here? Well, it's
Yep.
like a little grayed out
Yeah,
symbol.
I see it.
Right click on it. And then here, go
Ooh.
to time remapping.
Okay.
And you click speed.
Okay.
Ours was already selected.
Oh, okay.
And it will bring out this line in the middle. And now I'm gonna need you to press command for me. Hold down command and it changes your mouse to this symbol. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So now you click here, for example, and maybe here, and let go of the command now. And you see this line now.
I see it.
If we move it up,
Oh, it's
it will
stretching it.
speed up the footage.
I see them.
So now play it.
Ooh.
But you know, we need it a bit more quicker maybe. So it's just drag it up even more.
Yeah.
So then, see? I know that this clip comes from the trolley and it goes to the boys.
You're a trolley.
I'm a human. We should go back to jump cuts and jump cut the sped up footage.
Oh, okay.
So it'll look a bit more mad. So, do
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, I'm sick.
you know what I like to do for hi-hat rolls?
What?
Cut out frames.
To make it black. Yeah. Woo! That's what I like to see.
I'm gonna get a clip from the future
Oh yeah. Look how excited it's getting.
and then we'll just continue it
Okay.
forward. Am I boring you?
No, I'm just tired.
YouTube videos are hard. We're never going to do tutorials ever again. You guys are going to receive much more basic content from us now.
The next thing we are going to do though in this little series is Con's going to make. Oh no, you can't make a song. I realised in my video you just can't.
I'm terrible.
I'll give you the beat, you rap on it, and then I'll shoot your music video.
Can I do spoken word on it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so-
some
'cause
snares.
What it's all about is just playing around with your footage and
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
what looks cool. I can spend hours giving you different edits for the ending.
Sometimes simple works better, doesn't it?
Exactly.
See how the beat's like pretty simple.
Yeah.
Sometimes that works.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's just speed ramp and jump cuts.
Okay, a little bit of feedback on the edit for you. I thought you were going to do something sick with that.
Now, what I could do is, yeah, okay, what I'm gonna do one more thing then. Hold on.
What are you doing? Reversing it. Oh, I
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I rate that.
Thanks.
I rate that. You're using your initiative to make creative cuts. The stuff I'm showing people is like, you don't have to have plugins or extra downloads.
Yeah,
you
just-
use what you have.
Like, if you download Premiere Pro, you just get this, like, you get everything you're showing.
Yeah, exactly. So,
What, so you mean you don't need to get a plugin to cut a clip up?
no. I feel a lot of people go straight into the plugins and make the footage too cheesy and too cliche.
It's same with music. Like if you can, making a beat is nothing to do with the plugins. It makes it sound better and it makes it more like technically pleasing to listen to, if that makes sense. If you can't make a beat with the stock footage, you can't make a beat. The sounds are a bonus. Con, can you please teach me overlay techniques?
Sure, Randolph.
Thanks. Oh yeah, that's the bit I liked earlier.
Yeah. This is essentially
That's just an overlay.
This is just 2 videos on top of each other, but one of them's got a different overlay mode.
Got you.
So one of the clips is just this. Yeah. The second clip is this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you overlay it together with, what did I use for this? I used darker color.
Okay.
There's all these different ones. In this shot, like think about what you're doing. You've done an overlay, but all you can see is just a bit of his head sticking out. Like that's not really cool though. I'm gonna find you something better. Sometimes you find clips that work together, sometimes you don't.
So we kept messing around with this technique and found this random shot that pans to the side. We then used that shot and sped it up to 400% and then tried different overlay techniques. After testing out multiple overlays, we found that difference really did the job there.
It's about trial and error, really.
Should we see it? I guess we could have done a lot more advanced like stuff down here, but it's pretty basic in it for now.
If anything, if you have more time for anything, it leaves you more time to perfect it. So we done this in a space of an hour.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty impressive.
All right, well.
Boom, put it there, our first collab.
But I feel like next time we collab, we should, well, on work, we should just do it off camera. I feel like always, when you do tutorials, you always like miss stuff out because you don't want to go too in depth because you don't want to, if people aren't following, it confuses them, yeah. So then you do it like more basic.
But when you do it basic, is like, anyway, you guys don't care. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. We're gonna do a lot more stuff together. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all of that good stuff. And
you go, you go. So thanks guys for watching.
Does it look awkward?
Do it again? Yeah, you like dive in. Mine's the clap.
Yours the clap.
Yo
Mine's
guys.
The dive in.
Yeah.
Mine's the dive in. Right, so you got your clap.
I'm gonna dive into your mum.
I'll see you guys later.
What do you mean? Why did they look like that? With my same fucking team. Why did they look like that? Why did they look like that? What do you mean? What? Say it how I mean. What do you mean? I be like, whoa there, bro. I ain't tryna go there, no. I'm sitting in my own chair thinking to myself like, how does the flow sound so clear, yo?